into the English area, Leavenworth, Cordon, heads up. You're in the path of this tornado warned storm. So again, this storm here in particular is moving off to the east at 45 miles per hour. So you can see here places in the path of this storm. Leavenworth in 10 minutes, Milltown 19 minutes, Cordon, expect this tornado warned storm in 27 minutes, and Georgetown in 39 minutes. So if you see your city here in the path of this storm, please seek shelter immediately, whether that's going to the lowest level of your house, the interior of your house. Again, this is a tornado warned storm that goes until 4:55 for this evening. So I'm going to actually change over here, put on the velocity, and we are seeing signs of rotation. You can see the reds in the blues and the greens here coming together. Again, I'm going to circle the area that we're concerned about here, near just south of the English area, now starting to push into southern portions of Crawford County. This storm here is going to continue to track off to the east at right around 45 miles per hour. So this is where we're looking at the signs of rotation with this storm. And I want to zoom out here because we also have other severe thunderstorm warnings along the path of this storm. Actually, we have even a new tornado warning that has been issued here. This is a new tornado warning that is just east of the Leopold area. This one's going to be heading into southern sections of Harrison County, into the northern sections of Meade County. And this tornado warning goes until also 4:55 for this afternoon. So again, another 15 minutes. Here's a look at the two tornado warnings that we're watching very closely. As I talked about earlier, we're looking at the kinks here in the line. I want to kind of draw a circle around the area that we're really concerned about here. So Alton, please, if you live in Alton right now, go to the lowest level of your house. So again, this is all tracking off to the east at right around 50 miles per hour. We have two tornado warnings. If you're just tuning in right now, we do have two tornado warnings just west of Metro Louisville. Metro Louisville, you're pretty much in the clear right now, but these storms will be heading in your direction as well. So you want to keep posted as to what we're watching here on Max HD radar. But again, we have these two tornado warnings, one that is moving through the English area, through Crawford County, northern sections of Harrison County, and another one moving through the southern sections of Harrison County. I'm going to zoom in here kind of closer to street level mapping and show you kind of what we're looking at as far as street level where these storms are moving over. So we have 37 Doolittle Mills. You're pretty much in the path of this storm right now. We have West Fork. This storm is also heading in your direction. So if we zoom out here a little bit, we have Grantsburg, Switzer Crossroads, Riddle, Sulphur is also in the path of this storm. And a little bit closer here, you can see 237. If you live along this road, that is in the path of this storm. West Otter Creek Road. This storm pretty much right over top of you right now. Lots of heavy rainfall. And this is where we're seeing those signs of rotation with this storm. Now I want to move a little bit further to the south where we have that second tornado warning that's in effect. Alton, again, this is right over, this tornado warned storm is pretty much right over your neighborhood. Going back over to base velocity, and where we could pick out where we have some of the signs of rotation, we have some of the blues here coming together and also the greens. So we have a little bit of rotation. Andyville, Battletown, New Amsterdam, this is where you want to be concerned with where we may have a tornado on the ground. And again, as I mentioned, I'm continuing to watch our National Weather Service chat for anything we may have on the ground with these tornado warned storms. And we haven't had any reports of an actual tornado on the ground right now. This is all radar indicated, but this is something we're watching very closely, exhibiting some of those signs of rotation. We have the air kind of going inward as this line continues to push off to the east at right around 30 to 40 miles per hour. So again, this line is showing signs of bowing out. I actually want to switch back over to the precipitation mode, kind of show you what we're dealing with right now. Pretty much from English all the way down to Hardinsburg, we're looking at this line bowing out. Anytime you have a line bowing out like this, you may get some kinks in the line. And also, if you're not under this tornado warned storm, but you're under a severe thunderstorm warning, I'm going to turn all the warnings that we have pretty much in effect for our viewing area. That still includes portions of Crawford County, Harrison County, and also into Meade County. We're showing right now, as far as radar indication, wind gusts of up to about 70 miles per hour. So we may even have a tornado with this, along with those damaging wind gusts of up to 70 miles per hour. Now, these storms, I want to actually show you just how far they are away from Metro Louisville. And right now we're looking at just about 30 miles away from Metro Louisville. These storms are heading in the path of downtown Louisville, Jefferson County. So just a heads up, these tornado warnings may be extended here. Both of these tornado warnings that we have go until 4:55 for this afternoon. So right now, Metro Louisville, you're in the clear. If you look to the west or if you're looking up to the north, we have lots of gray and dark skies around the area. Lots of lightning also with these storms being reported. And a lot of these storms, I'm going to actually show you the path of these storms as they continue to track off to the east. You can see that Boeing segment that's going to continue to push down to the south and southeast here over the next couple of hours. But the progression of a lot of these storms here off to the east, pretty much what we're looking at right now. We've actually managed to rebound as far as temperatures go out there for this afternoon. Sunshine was back out. We had temperatures climbing back up into the mid to upper 70s around Kentuckiana. So not only do we have the tornado threat around the area, but take a look at all the green that we have here showing up. I just want to put on the warnings and show you where we have all the warnings around the area. We also have the flash flood warnings in effect that you see here, all in green. We've had plenty of heavy rainfall across the area. So not only are we dealing with these two tornado warnings, we also have a lot of flooding potential around the area. And these flash flood warnings go for another couple of hours as well. I'm going to switch back over, show you the radar, what we're watching right now as this line does continue to track off to the east. As I mentioned, we have two tornado warnings in effect for this storm. For this line of storms that continues to track off to the east. So there's Metro Louisville off to the east, and we have two storms right now, one that is moving through portions of Crawford County. Here is the kink. You could see the inflow. This is where we're watching in particular for maybe a tornado that may form from this particular cell as it does continue to move off to the east. So that inflow notch right there. This is what we may see, some rotation. We may even have a tornado on the ground, but right now we're not getting any reports, as I mentioned, watching National Weather Service chat room very closely, not getting any reports of a tornado out of this storm just yet. So I want to give you another track of this storm to show you where this one in particular is going. Again, right now it is just south of the English area, and it is heading off to the east at right around 40 miles per hour. So here is the track as it does continue to push off to the east. So it will be in the Milltown area in 14 minutes. Fairdale, expect this storm in about 22 minutes. Corydon, 26 minutes. Down into Lanesville, 40 minutes until this storm, Lanesville, is on your doorstep. So if you see you're pretty much sitting in the path of the storm, you want to get to the lowest level, whether that be a basement, the interior of a house. Again, these two tornado warnings we are going to continue to watch very closely. We have also, as I mentioned, we have this tornado warning, and we have that other tornado warning that's in effect for New Amsterdam. This does include portions of Brandenburg along I-35, or 135, I should say, and also right around 11. So you can see Highway 11, Highway 135, all in the path of this storm. 228, Highway 228 is also looking at this storm, just now moving over top of the area. So Dixie, New Amsterdam, Central, New Middletown, get ready for this tornado warned storm to move over your direction or move over your area as it continues to push off to the east at right around 30 miles per hour. So I want to put another track on this storm. This is that second one that is just south of that tornado warned storm that is moving through the northern portions of Harrison County. This storm also is tracking off to the east at right around 30 to 40 miles per hour. So you could see some locations in the path of this storm include Muckport, 8 minutes. New Middletown in 28 minutes. E-Town, or Elizabeth, I'm sorry, not E-Town, but Elizabeth, expect this storm to be moving in your direction in just about a half an hour. So again, if you see your city on the path of this storm, you want to make sure you seek shelter immediately. So I want to switch gears here and show you where we have, again, the velocity, where we're looking at some signs of rotation. You can see the blues, the color blues that we have here showing up on your screen. These are the areas that we're really concerned about, where we have kind of that rotation, exhibiting some signs of rotation. Again, this is the area right here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer where we have some signs of rotation. Magnolia, Carefree, along Highway 64, even Highway 66 right here, looking at this storm that's going to be pretty much traveling over top